About to start. Okay, I'm gonna do a little intro, Josh.
All right.
All right. Welcome back to Wibbas with Drip, episode 5. What are we gonna call it? Kooky conspiracies or crazy conspiracies?
Kooky is an ugly word. Use that one.
Okay.
Okay. Kooky conspiracies. I'm glad we all decided on that, and it was Brandon. I'm your host.
The one and only.
I'm your host, Perk, and
Brandon.
and
I'm also your host, Jaja Banks.
all right. Yeah, every time you say it different, and I'm gonna put a different one on the fucking video. I don't know if you've seen the videos, but speaking of which, we getting a lot of love on the fourth one, dude. I don't know. I sent you the shit to the group chat. Look,
Yeah.
I sent you the shit to the group chat. Josh, the fourth one's getting a lot of love because we're doing like this like focused approach or whatever, and people are probably gonna be like, "Oh, look, Josh." People are gonna probably be like, "Oh, like you fucking are just farming for views," and I would never do something like that. And like, that's a conspiracy theory in itself. And since we're on conspiracy theories, I'm gonna go ahead and
That's a conspiracy theory. Would you like to talk about some conspiracy theories?
That we view farm, and we definitely don't. You guys, like, see, look, I'm gonna show you the first internet site that I found for our conspiracy theories. Oh wait. Oh shit. Oh. I'm sorry. The porn. That porn that you were just seeing, for our listeners at home, there's no joke here. It's literally that we do not view farm. That would be disgusting. Anyway,
what's that shit called? Oh yeah, ethics. We don't have those.
Oh.
All right, that was a hell of an intro. I stole this hat from Walmart last night.
Nice. Is it like kind of like flannel feeling? I know it's patterned flannel, but is it like that?
It's not.
Okay.
Oh, kind of, I guess. It's kind of softy. I don't know, on the top.
Okay. I was going to say, because if it was like a full flannel, like repurposed on the top, or like not repurposed, obviously, because it's at Walmart, but you know what I mean. Like that material used as a hat, that would be fucking sick.
Yeah, it kind of is like on the top for real. I'm sorry, I'm getting messages from people. I'm just so popular, dude. So let's go ahead and segue into that from, lumberjacks. Here's a conspiracy theory that they're not all gay. And
there's a lot of lumberjacks, man. It's been getting pretty crazy out there with the trees, felling trees for no reason. People just, oh man, look at this sweet saw, man. It's so sharp. Let me just clear this out. We'll put in a bunch of different, I don't know, marts.
This is on a different planet than me.
Thank you for that podcast, Brandon. I definitely will not cut that. Hey, Perk, here. Perk, cut here. That's for future me. Anyway, I'm not going to cut it, right?
I don't give a shit. I'm not a lumberjack.
Never cut it.
Whoa, like Warhammer?
All right. So,
got a book here.
We got to stay on topic, my friends.
That won't me.
All right. Can someone just start talking about some conspiracy theories? I mean, we're 5 minutes in.
Well, okay. So
I may have to cut this one.
I don't think there is such thing. What do you mean conspiracy theory? Like, are you talking about things that, are unprovable? Like,
Yeah, basically.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But what do we have left?
Are you about to go into the meta bullshit about the CIA created the fucking term conspiracy theory to because that is true.
No. I was gonna talk about conspiracy theory. Flat Earth, space is fake, lizard people, like cult of child fucking rapists running the world. Are these conspiracy theories or? These just facts,
bro. Bro, look, all opinions stated here are not our own.
Hell no.
We're playing characters, everyone. And with
we're
that being
paid
said,
actors. We pay
with that being
ourselves.
said, I'm just an entertainer.
Yeah, me too,
The
man.
fucking lizard pedophile vampires
are so much stronger than you. You have no chance.
All right, yeah, let's just go into the lizard people. So I know a lot about this. I can go ahead and fucking rock out. I mean, lizard people have been in mythology for a long time. In India, they called them the Nagas. In the Aztecs, Quetzalcoatl, he was the winged serpent. Then you go into any type of serpentine or snake things like the Leviathan in the Bible, and then you start talking about Chinese dragons, medieval dragons, from folklore.
Falcor.
But you understand what I'm saying. The Hopi Indians talk about their lizard brethren who live underneath of them, live in underground tunnels. Which,
what would they look like? I feel like they would look very similar to bearded dragons.
You know, since I said I've done a lot of fucking, schizo research on this, I've seen a YouTuber video or two. No, this guy's the guy that shot that pastor in the face. Go look it up. He shot him in the face. Like a bunch of times, and the guy did not die. This guy was claiming that guy was a lizard person, and he shot his own pastor in the face or whatever. And then he had like a manifesto, and it's kind of weird or whatever. But then, like in my other delvings, I've seen where they say that they have a hierarchical structure that's white to green to brown, like they're white lizards or whatever, and which it's kind of weird we have like that kind of thing going on as people, because I don't think lizards are from another planet, another galaxy. I think that they may have evolved here because
they were the first ones onto the mushroom.
Well, the sheer fact, bro, that where did birds come from? Reptiles, correct? From dinosaurs, correct? What is the only thing that can mimic the human voice? A fucking bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
awesome.
These things could have evolved underground, man. And like some of them they say they're 9 foot tall.
Like Skeksis.
They're 9 foot tall and they're like fucking 500, 600, 700 pounds. And then the hierarchical top ones, the white ones, the albino ones, really, they have like red eyes. They're like a red albino snake kind of. They have wings. The lower tiers don't have wings. Yeah, dude. Yeah, and there's something about the ridge in their forehead, and this was from someone who claimed to be like a CIA whistleblower who like worked at either Area 51 or that other one that's in the Northeast that they talk about. It's an Air Force base. It's in the Northeast.
I don't know, but I tell you what, if that one of them shows up, just phases in from some higher technological force, I'm gonna shit all over the place.
You're goddamn right. And the crazy thing,
the big ones.
The crazy thing is,
the size of a crocodile, I'll definitely try to channel Steve Irwin and be like, "Crikey!" I'll be like, "Yo,
yeah, I'm going in for my man Steve. What's up? What the fuck is good?
The suplex."
I think when the lizard sees that I'm missing a tooth, they're gonna be like, "This man might fucking scrap," and he's probably bad at it.
Y'all ever have anything like reptilian happen to you? Like kind of like weird things that might have made you feel like there's something going on?
What you talking about? Your eyes blink sideways or something, Brandon? You trying to tell us something?
I've been real cold, and I've been real cold in the mornings. I've been feeling real cold.
What?
I've been laying out in
we
the
need
sun,
to get him.
I've been feeling real cold, man. Like you sound like one of those fucking Ghostbuster people. And we'll segue into that. Fuck it.
I was at the zoo. And the chameleons were reaching out to me, man. They got to the fucking windows and they were like,
so that was your lizard moment as well? A chameleon?
another one too. Like 3 different types of lizards were reaching out to me at the zoo there at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. They wanted out, man. They saw my
Wait.
blue face mask.
So they have chameleons at the zoo.
Yeah, they just got one little tiny one in a very
But
modern.
they have chameleons at like pet stores too, right?
Dude, I bet. Yeah, they probably got them. They got them everywhere, dude. It's bad.
Are there hamsters in the zoo?
They shouldn't have any like. They shouldn't have any animals at the zoo.
Where's that conspiracy? There's your conspiracy theory right there that nobody wants to see a hamster at the zoo. Why?
I'd rather
Stop.
see.
Figure it out.
I'd rather see it get stepped on by an Asian lady wearing high heels.
I've seen that video and it is gruesome. No, wait, that's the kitty cat.
What?
Dude, there's so many videos of that shit. I
She
forget
got
what they
caught.
call it. It's like
She got caught. Yeah, they fucked her shit up.
Well,
But she was Chinese, so they just ate the cats.
she was like, I was making dinner, bro. What
Yeah.
does it matter how I killed them? Yo, that's like one of the things in like French. They get mad about like they drown these birds in brandy, and they're like, "Oh, it's so cruel." It's like
They what?
they drown like birds in brandy. They put them in a jar with brandy and drown that motherfucker.
I'm sitting here saying that, but like, yeah, we do kind of just like throw crabs into a boiling ass. We was like, they're in there.
It's the same, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. That's why Josh is vegetarian or vegan.
Veg.
Bro,
I
actually
had a steak like yesterday and realized like that I was for real way more vegetarian. Like I don't think I'll have another steak for probably like a year. I mean
That's fine. I
don't miss it.
I like beans.
I think people should eat everything.
Everything?
Everything in moderation.
I think that we have too many people on the planet to live in a way that's truly sustainable and
That's because everybody wants to live on top of each other.
Hey, go watch our podcast. Because you're not doing that right now.
But
X-Files. All right, yeah, ghosts. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Oh, actually, I think the fucking meat industry is a fucking conspiracy theory. For real.
All right. We'll go into that. Do you believe in ghosts?
Hell no. Those shits ain't real. Aliens ain't real.
You're off the podcast.
I believe it might be real, but I don't know.
No, dead ass. I've told you guys ghost stories, haven't I?
Are y'all talking about like Casper, or y'all talking about maybe they're just messing with your brain?
No, I told you about me legitimately fucking, oh my God, dude, that shit was so scary. So I was laying on my on the futon when I was like 12 years old. I'm laying down and the door opens that went to the foyer. And
the farmhouse?
Yeah, the farmhouse where my parents lived, Parker's Fort. Oh God. Shouldn't have said that. Hey, bomb it. It's 529 Parker's Fork Road. It's Core Peak, North Carolina, 27926. Anyway, so I hated that house because it had fucking goats. Anyway, so I'm laying there and the door to the foyer opens, and that's where it went to the upstairs and it went to my parents' room. So I'm thinking it's my parents. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to get in trouble. So I turn the TV off and I turn over or whatever real quick. It's like 2, 3 in the morning. The door opens, but the door didn't open. There's this wisp of white fucking like smoke, man. I'm 12 years old. Don't even fucking mention drugs. Don't even start it, or mental illness. And it fucking goes into me, dude. Like, and I was fucking paralyzed. Like, got paralyzed.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I was paralyzed with fear for fucking dude for like 2, 3, 5 minutes. Okay. And then 2 weeks later, this was right before we were gonna move out. 2 weeks later, my sister's room was right above in the living room, and that's where I slept, was in the living room. And so I'm in there, and my sister's gone with Jimmy. She's with her now husband, and it fucking, dude, it was like somebody had their mouth, oh my God, against the fucking against the floorboard, and they were like, help me, dude. I know I make a lot of fucking jokes, man, but I fucking was paralyzed with fear yet again. And bro, I believe in ghosts because that fucking house was from 1880 and a woman died in it. And I still have had some ghastly shit happen here with lights turning on and off. And there's a man buried in the fucking backyard. They're actually moving him on April 21st. But there is a man buried in the backyard who died in this house, and there's been fucking ghastly shit here too, bro. Like, for real.
Dude, I think that the whole East Coast, because of the trauma it's seen, has some serious ghosts.
That's a good conspiracy theory right there.
If you believe in ghosts.
So
Here's, I'm gonna tell you, Josh, I'll give you a
Think that I'm a
story to make
fucking
you believe in it. I don't really believe in it either. Like, I've never.
Brandon, shut up. He's trying to insult me right now. I thought you were on my side.
I'm about to tell him a story that will, and it this proved it for me, but I still have yet to have anything weird happen. I've only get like hunches of like bad energies, but never anything physical. I've never seen anything physical.
He gets cold.
Yeah, I don't know. That's probably just like Lyme's disease or something.
It's probably just the thermostat is down.
Yeah, or something. But basically, what was I talking about? Damn.
Ghost story that made you believe in ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah.
My parents sold a puppy to a lady that worked at the Edgar Cayce Foundation, right? And she basically did a reading on our house because that's what she did, and my parents were interested. And she told us that that we didn't have anything to worry about, that there was only one ghost, and that it was a good ghost. He was 10 years old. He has red hair, and he just likes to play in your hallways. That's it. And
hallways. In your motherfucking hallways, not my fucking hallways, not no little redheaded fucking
Ain't no redheaded ghost baby.
All right. So check it out.
Doink that boy.
Check it out. This other lady comes in from another part of the country. I don't know. I think she was a ways away. I think she flew in or drove a long ways to get this puppy. And she said that she did house readings for ghosts and stuff. So my parents were like, "Oh, let's see if she's got like, a similar reading to like." Because my parents were very skeptical about all this stuff. So naturally, I was too. And I shit you not, bro.
Because ghosts are fake, and those stories I told you were complete bullshit. No, I swear to God, those happen, bro. I'm terrified of ghosts. That's why I got one on me, dude. Because I'm terrified of aliens and fucking ghosts, and that's why I have UFOs and fucking ghosts. And then Charizard is just because he's a fucking badass. But yeah, keep going. Tell us about this hallway fucking.
This lady, either she knew this other lady somehow, maybe because they were psychic. And
nice.
They said that it was a 10-year-old boy with red hair, or she said that it was a 10-year-old boy with red hair, and everybody, I felt a pit in my stomach when she said that. I'll be honest, like it was not a good feeling. I was like almost adrenaline dumping when she said it. So I was like, I don't know, man. And then we had some friends that had a little boy, and one day he looked down the hallway, and he's like 4, bro. Nobody talked to him about this shit, and he goes, "Mom, ghost!"
Yeah, fuck that. Wait, was this kid being primed that there was a ghost already?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
They didn't say anything, and everybody, like honestly, there was a lot of fear. There was a lot of fear in everybody because everybody knew that there, like possibly was, but it was like, oh, I don't know.
Maybe 3 times before this crazy shit happened to me when I was laying on the futon. Those 2 times in the living room. Maybe 2 times before that, there was a cabinet door that closed, and then there was a light switch that turned on and off in the kitchen. So like, yeah, like shit like that is just unexplainable. It just really is. And I think that people leave energies behind, and I think that they might be trolls. They're just fucking trolling people. They're not ghosts. They're fucking with you. They're breaking your glass, kicking your fucking furniture over. They're just goofing with you and fucking with your kids and shit.
They're like Earth trolls, like Earth spirit trolls.
No, they're just fucking trolls, like internet trolls.
Oh,
they have nothing better to do. They're stuck here. They're fucking stuck here. They're just like, I'm gonna fuck with these people. Why not? I'm stuck in this stupid house all day. God damn it. Like, I'm fucking pissed off, like, bored ghost. He's just like, man, fuck this. I'm so sick of life. I want to kill myself, but I'm already dead. I'm gonna break his glass. All right, go into the meatpacking industry. What's up?
I want to say my piece about like y'all got to say your piece about like, oh, this is my ghost story. Dude, I lived in a house and it was ghosts in it, and I'm just like, man, y'all.
I'll sink me a damn ghost once or twice. I'll sink me once or two M's.
Man, I just like, I've seen some shit and like a lot of weird shit has happened. I've been in houses when like cabinets have opened unexplainably, doors have shut, lights have gone on and off, shit's falling off counters, and it's just like, But
this house is settling.
But I understand what y'all are saying too. Like, okay, you saw this or you heard this or that, but like, what I'm saying is condensing it down and saying this is evidence of a ghost. I just can't get behind that.
Yeah, I think it's ethereal energy. I don't think it's a ghost. Like it's a dude. I think it's just energy left behind. And if the person was kind of mischievous during their time here on Earth, then maybe they're mischievous or angry. You know, there's angry ones, there's mischievous ones, and then there's ones that just don't really fucking do anything. Like fucking
could be the pilgrimage that all baby lizard people have to go through. They're like chameleons, and they just go around and they're just doing really dumb shit. You know.
Tell us about the meatpacking industry after you finish whatever you're about to say.
Oh,
I'm interested in your shit take.
I feel like there's so many more explanations and better explanations than ghosts, and like that's just at the end of the day how I feel about it. Like, I don't think that somebody died in this house or was around this house or this place and died, and like they somehow still have their energy and people can see this energy as their new embodied spirit. So like that shit just sends up red flags all over the place for me. I'm like, is there unexplainable shit that happens all the time? Yeah. Could somebody's energy be left behind? Possibly, theoretically, yeah. Do we have ways of measuring it? Not really that are provable. So like until I get evidence that is like there are ghosts when you die, there is solid, clear evidence. Like, you know, I don't believe it.
Well,
you know, there
if
is
decides to fucking do a Dragon Ball Z fusion with you when you're 12 years old, cunt, then maybe you'd have a different fucking outlook.
How do you know it wasn't an angel or a demon?
Why did you say that? Fuck.
How do you know?
That's when I got the rap.
The power of rap.
The ghost of another white rapper.
The ghost of Christmas rap.
When did Idea get killed?
It was an overdose, man. It was like 2004.
How old were you?
How did you know about Idea? I mean, that is kind of near your area. That's Minnesota.
How old were you?
What? When I was 12.
When Idea died.
In 2004, he'd be like 10.
Yeah, I was what, 10? Yeah.
Gave him about 2 years to find you.
I was born in 1994, and you're like, you're able to answer that faster than me. I'm sitting here scratching my head. When was Bert born? That's the fucking conspiracy theory of the episode.
Oh, God. It's 300 years old. You're a lizard.
I'm the lizard.
They don't die. Did y'all know that lizards don't die from biological factors? Like they only die from environmental factors. Like their cells just regenerate forever.
Is that a fact?
You can't
shut the fuck up.
You can't just say shit like that. I don't believe that. That's not real.
Our monk guy, our fact guy. Our monk guy is not here to look up the facts. I fucking hired him back again.
Jamie.
Oh my God.
Jamie.
Continuity. We're really good at this.
Fucking A, man. But no, I think that eating animals and like keeping them in cages and like fucking the way it's not just the meat industry, it's the food industry overall. The way that we are just completely destroying our natural habitats and ecosystems and cycles and life cycles of how things go is I think it's like a giant fucking mind game where they're advertising like, oh, go to your favorite steakhouse, eat fucking a fuck ton of meat, eat a bunch of like avocados, fucking
I mean, it's linked to fucking. It's linked to heart disease, you know?
Yeah.
Like red meat like, stuff. I mean, but they do push it on people pretty fucking heavy. Like,
yeah, like.
Well, it's good for you if you do a lot of movement.
Meat?
Anything consuming is just good for you, especially
if you feel
drugs.
Really bad. If you feel really bad, you should just eat nothing but red meat for a long time.
Thank you, fucking Jordan Peterson. No, Brandon Peterson.
For real, Brandon Peterson, you fucking fuck. Let me know how that goes for you. Just eat red meat all the time. Red meat.
If you, I imagine if you did it from elk or venison or something, it's probably not too bad. You probably
now you're fucking Joe Rogan.
For real.
You'd be surprised. I don't know. I eat Joe Rogan.
Fucking Joe Rogan. Fucking yeah.
But, no, I think that the food industry or the meat industry.
What do we all think?
Okay. Let's all say I think multiple times over each other. Ready? All right, go ahead, Brandon. My bad.
All right. So I think that I thought we were doing the bit anyway. I think that the way they kill them is pretty humane, to be honest, with the way that it kills them like instantly or whatever. I do not like the artificial insemination of any animal ever, because that's just kind of bestiality. It's not gay, it's bestiality. But
I think the bastardizing of animals and the genetic manipulation that we do to these animals to feed us, and like the amount of antibiotics and the amount of fake coloring, all of these animals are literally not animals. They're crops. They're crops, and I don't think that's any way for a human being to treat another animal humanely as a crop.
You should give them a better life with the gift of creativity. 50 years in Eden, or a 300 long.
It's his mouth. Or give it to an elephant.
No, I just think that breeding animals just to slaughter them is not humane. Like, if you're going out and you're hunting animals to get meat, that's one thing. If you have a farm and you have cows on your farm and you let them live through their cycle and they graze your pastures and shit, and you take care after them and you eat them, whatever, that's cool. But like when you have hundreds of thousands of cows shoved like into smaller and smaller containers until they're single filed to be shot in the fucking head with a bowl.
Did you watch some sort of fucking vegan documentary or something?
No.
I think it'd be a sweet way to have legitimate food forever.
I've watched a bunch of things on it. I've been thinking about going vegan for like 2 years now, but I still can't go vegan. I still can't go meatless. But I mean, I just think the mass production, there's something wrong with that. I don't think that's okay.
When you get to 90% vegan, I can't wait to talk to you. It's gonna be cool. I'm only like 70% vegan, and I can fly a little bit, just a little bit. Like
boy, I'm like fucking, I don't know, maybe 0.7% vegan. And
are you really like mostly vegan, Brandon?
Mostly. I probably just
eat a celery juice addict.
Dude, I drink almost 64 ounces of celery juice a day.
A day?
Like almost a gallon, half a gallon a day.
Where do you get it? Do you make it yourself?
He gets it from the co-op. Don't you?
Nah, man. I get
He
people
has
to
a
do it
pocket
for me.
juicer, like a
I
rocket.
got
He
people.
just sticks his celery in it, and it juices right out the titty. You just
He's got. I imagine Brandon at a fucking at a football game or a NASCAR, and he's got the helmet with the 2 beers or whatever. No, it's 2 celery juices and a straw.
Constantly being juiced into just spitting the fucking cellulose onto people next to them.
But yeah, let's go into that. Like GMOs. I don't fucking like GMOs because me and Brandon were talking about this a couple of days ago, I think, where like this guy on the internet I actually never agree with in fucking, the groups that I frequent. DC2, shout out y'all. That's like fucking 80% of our viewers probably. Because the people that know us in real life don't fucking support us, fucking assholes. Anyway,
For real. Shout out DC2 for real. Shout out. I hope my voice cracks.
shots at you people who actually do know us. I'm sorry. Yeah, GMOs, the fucking what he had said, he was like, I hate the argument that people make that we've been genetically modifying things for thousands of years, like where we've been grafting different plants together and stuff like that, and cloning and stuff. But there's a whole big difference between that and fucking splicing genes into fucking corn and other types of shit to where their seeds do not produce fruit anymore, do not produce a plant anymore, or a plant that produces shitty fruit. Like you have to continuously buy the seed, and that's that's not a conspiracy theory. That's real. Like they buy like a shitload of their seed from the government because it's all fucking GMO now, and everything gets corn syrup in it.
All of this seed comes from Monsanto.
Oh yeah.
All of it.
I don't know about that. I'm sure they got
this podcast. We love you, Monsanto.
All of the mass
sure they're on
produced.
some heirloom shit, and they're gonna be fucking fixing it real quick here pretty soon. I know that I think they realize that they fucked up, and they're just like, man, look at all these kids running around. They got the weirdest opinions. The people that did it trying to save the world, and then they're looking around, they're like, yeah,
I know because they're trying to save the world doing GMOs. What, Monsanto?
I think they did. I actually think that there was kind of like some.
You think that it was like scientists who found it out, and it was like they were trying to do something good, and then Monsanto bought them out, basically.
A lot of the people. Well, a lot of the people that are involved in it, man. When you talk to them, they have such a heart for feeding people. They want to be able to produce a lot of food. That's their whole goal.
Yeah, so especially when it's high, when it's high in high fructose corn syrup. We really love that. That's really good for the bones. It's good for the heart.
When 3/4 of the fucking corn goes to feed the cattle for beef consumption.
Is that true?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that they do feed cattle corn. It's not.
We do not fact check shit on this podcast, by the way. That is not going to happen.
That's 100%. If anything comes out of one of the three of our mouths, it is 100% factual, and it's fact check. You can go ahead and take that to the bank, baby.
60% of the time, we are spitting facts 100% of the time. That's just it.
60% of the time, about 70% of the shit we say is 100% accurate.
I want to talk about a kooky conspiracy.
Okay, a kooky one. All right. You've heard of John Lennon is dead. John Lennon is dead. You guys have heard this? Obviously.
He is dead. Yeah, he's dead. No, he's not.
No, it's not John Lennon. It's Paul. Paul McCartney is dead. That's it.
I don't know shit about them motherfuckers, man.
He died in that car crash in the 70s or the 60s or something, and they put a body double in for him.
Yeah.
They put symbology and shit in their music, in their album art, and all types of shit like that to like whatever. There's like where you backmask it or whatever, and I don't really believe in backmasking except for that one of fucking Stairway to Heaven. That one is so fucking creepy, dude, where it's like the part where it's like, if there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. But when you play it backwards, it's like, here's to my sweet Satan, the one whose little path would make me sad, whose power is Satan. He'll give you 666. There was a little tool shed where he made us suffer sad Satan. And my viewers, y'all can go and fucking look it up. It sounds just like that. What's up? Because I've heard that shit like 20 times. It gives me chills to this day because I fucking, I was into conspiracy theories as a kid.
That gave me chills, man.
Dude,
For
I was
real.
getting
Like,
chills like
that's
saying it. Yeah, like but I was into it as a kid, like, and then I heard about backmasking, and there was just like other ones like Britney Spears, fucking sleep with me, I'm not too young. It's fucking great. It's in Hit Me Baby One More Time. But that's conspiracy theory is, that they would put music or, the backmasking. Look it up if y'all don't know what the fuck it is, but you guys know what it is. Where you play a record backwards or whatever. Basically the premise of the movie Josie and the Pussycats, which is a great fucking movie just because
I thought you were gonna
Lee
say
in it fucking bad, boy.
I thought you were gonna say the premise of Little Nicky.
Oh my god. The premise of Pinocchio, they actually based that off of Epstein's Island. Where they send.
Yeah, so like this is another thing. Like, what are we gonna talk about conspiracies? Like, are we gonna talk about things that our good old boy, our good old friend down here in Texas taught us?
Who?
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones. Oh, Alex
Mr.
Jones.
Yeah.
Alex Jones the God. Shout out Alex Jones the God.
Thanks for sponsoring the podcast.
Yeah. This podcast was sponsored by Degree for Men. Degree for Men will get those pit stains out of your shirt when you're screaming about the global pedophile conspiracy. Degree for Men. Anyway.
Damn.
Also today, sponsored by Game Cigarillos. Game Cigarillos to roll the very best blunts. You want blunts that last at least 15 minutes? 15 minutes with fucking 10 people passing around that hoe? With fucking 0.7 in this bitch. This is fucking great tasting, long lasting, beautiful, beautiful product we got here. Thank you, Game.
Brandon does
Here's
not.
a cookie.
Do you, Brandon? Didn't they? We took you away from brand placement since you're gonna get a Bible without us. So we handle the fucking. Maybe when you get back home, we'll take you off restriction because I don't think you have any objects around you. Do you?
Nothing really, man. It's just...
Well, Brandon's part of the podcast was sponsored by Burger King gold fucking.
That's sick, dude.
Holy fuck.
Burger King gold cards still in their fucking
That's
shit.
cool.
This is Charizard and Mewtwo.
Dude, I will give you fucking like $13 for one of those.
I don't even.
They're worth a Bitcoin, bro.
On eBay, they're like so cheap because they were so badly made. Like one of them that I have, I think it's a Jigglypuff, and his little fat stomach is just fucking corroded. He just looks like a pipe underneath a house.
You should ask for 3,000 Dogecoin for that.
Wait, how much is 3,000 Dogecoin right now? Wait,
quite a bit.
It's like 5. I don't know.
That video, I'm gonna put math up on the screen, and you know,
3,000. What is that? Like 6? Like no, not 600. Like $60.
Like a half a cent right now.
It's 50 cents. Yeah.
It's 5 cents.
Like $60. Like $60, something like that, right?
A little more than that.
Anyway, I got a kooky conspiracy for you. You might be able to purchase one with some cryptocurrency. The Chinese.
Shit. Racist alert! Racist alert! If you are sensitive to racism, please turn off this video. It is Anti-Asian Hate Month, and Brandon is about to do another Chinese rant like he always does. All right.
No, I'm praising them right now. Like I said,
whoa! This pro-Chinese communist propaganda.
You're wrong. Any way you turn, you're wrong.
Exactly. What's the conspiracy? I'm interested because you started off with the fucking Chinese, and it's not racist if I only do one.
Here it is. Here's the kooky. This is a real kooky conspiracy that really fucking scares me, but also is like, okay, so when the Pentagon guy said, he revealed, he's like, okay, so yeah, UAPs exist and they are craft made off world. So everyone's like, oh, all the people that follow this shit. Like, we finally
unidentified aerial
phenomena.
Yeah.
Yes, and so that leads everybody that follows it. Everybody that follows it is like, oh shit, yeah, aliens are real. That means aliens are real. But people with rational thought think about who's on top of industry. Okay, they're making these craft on the dark side of the moon, the Chinese are, and they learned how to do it off of some intergalactic DIY cable channel. And they're flying them around
Like
in the
WandaVision?
atmosphere.
Like
Some
the
DIY cable channel. You talking about like Roku?
They picked it up.
They picked it up on CNN. They got the rabbit ears
Picked
on.
Does Godzilla go to space? Wait, he's Japanese. God damn it, I'm racist. Anyway.
Godzilla is the Draconian's king.
Yeah. Yeah, you notice how all these lizard movies, in Alien versus Predator, they fucking talk about the lizard man, dude. It's all there. It's all there. You just gotta open your mind, bro. Smoke some deems, dude. Smoke some deems and anyway. That's the real conspiracy theory, is that man is holding us down from smoking the deems, and we would be able to become one with Machino.
We would be able to. We would
here's
be able
the
to
real.
talk to the dolphins on Mars that are in the giant lava tubes. The giant dolphins swimming on.
Here's the
That's what
real
happened, Josh.
conspiracy. Here's the real conspiracy. Life is exactly what it is at face value.
No, it's not. I refuse to believe that bullshit.
You mean fate? You talking about fate and free will?
No,
All
face
right,
value.
cut this part, future Alec. Cut this fucking part, because I will not have my viewers being seeded with bullshit. Everything, coincidences all line up. Become schizo. Become a schizo.
Man, just take shit for what it is, man. There's no proof. There's no
like
evidence.
Epstein's Island. It was literally just a pedophile island where he was trying, just like his Arizona residence, where he was trying to build the perfect race, and he wanted to have a harem of a bunch of young teenage girls, and
I honestly don't think it's uncommon. I think it's not uncommon in the history.
I don't think he was Jewish. I think he was Mormon. In the Southwest, with a harem of underage girls. Mormon.
Could have been.
Epstein was a Mormon.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto might be.
The next
I don't know,
Epstein.
man. Jared Leto has been in the industry for a long time. He's probably been fucking Terry Crews or Brendan Fraser by now. He's got to have been.
What if the Leto Ranch is like the next Waco?
I was thinking about that the other day. It's so funny that you said that, like that, because the Leto fucking. I've seen, I don't know, a little bit of some.
Do you know what we're talking about, Brandon?
Not really.
Jared Leto 30 Seconds to Mars.
That song makes me cry. Whoa,
That's a band.
Whoa, what's that song? There's like.
It's like, whoa.
It's not a conspiracy theory that Brandon cannot emulate what a fucking song. It should.
No song sounds like that. No
Dude,
song sounds
This
like
fucking podcast could blow up tonight with 100,000 views, and not a single motherfucker would know what fucking song you're talking about. A top comment would have thousands of likes, and it'd say, "What fucking song was he talking about at fucking timestamp?"
The comment would say, I don't know, it sounded like, wow.
I can pull it out of the. I can't pull it out of the aether, man. I can't feel it.
All right, hold on.
Kooky,
One that's my favorite. One of my favorites is the Nazi bell. Because I love the Nazis. Anyway,
you great white bison.
dude, no, I don't love the Nazis. They're kind of gay.
What? The Nazi bell is fucking tired, man. Like, let's not.
But
let's talk about
some people have never heard of it, but we're gonna jump on it.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Well, what is the Nazi bell? What is the Nazi bell as far as you can describe it?
So whenever they killed a Jew, they rang it, and an angel got their wings.
I rang the shit out of that mail today, boy.
Oh man, I have not been planning that joke. That sounded like it was planned, but god damn it, that was off top. Anyway, the Nazi bell, dude, apparently they sent it to the future. It showed up in Pennsylvania somewhere. The person who found it said that there was fucking Nazi insignia on it or whatever. So it was like a time travel machine.
Where did they find Bigfoot?
Bigfoot has been found on every continent except for Antarctica.
No,
that is
the one picture. You know the one I'm talking about.
That's not a conspiracy. He is a.
Oh, that was in California?
Yeah, okay. That was in like Northern California, I do believe. It was the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, okay.
It was the PN.
I was about to talk shit. I was about to be like, man, these damn Pennsylvanians. They always be coming up with some shit, don't they?
No, there is a Pennsylvanian Sasquatch too. You know, there's a Core Peak Bigfoot here. You know that.
There's a Core Peak skunk ape. I know that.
I actually think
he's
a
skunk ape.
I think I did see
that. Is a stinking ass motherfucker.
This is a joke that me and Brandon talked about. Like, the skunk ape is like he like shows up to the family reunions with the rest of the fucking Sasquatches, and they're just like, he's like the uncle that no one wants to talk to. They're like, oh fuck, he's here, and like, oh man, it's that damn skunk ape. Like, he's like stinking, and they're like, oh, what's up? They're like, he's like, oh, I'm here, whatever. Like, they don't claim him.
That's so funny.
You're not part of a family. You're a little stinking ass. It's like the snowman. He's all like pretty and shit, like done all up. He's like a fucking aunt, and then
he lives at a high altitude. There's not much bacteria.
Sasquatch, man. He's just a hairy like lumberjack fucking guy, and they're like all respectable and traditional. And then the skunk ape just comes in. He's just like a fucking crust punk, fucking train hopping loser. And he's like, "Yeah, what's up, guys? I just got in from Florida." It makes it so much better that he's their Florida uncle. Oh man,
fucking whacked out of his mind.
Yeah, honestly, and then Grandpa Yeti is just sitting there like, just shaking his head. He's just like, he flew in all the way from fucking Tibet, dude. So
the fucking skunk ape. The skunk ape is actually what Eddie Murphy was talking about when he was talking about them damn Goonie Goo-Hoos.
And Dr. Doolittle?
Nah, man.
No, it's from a stand-up.
Great. I would love to see Dr. Doolittle trying to discover Sasquatch in a comedy bit.
Dr. Doolittle in a kung fu fight with Sasquatch.
He can't talk to him because he's like a human. He's like, and Dr. Doolittle just is so fucking autistic. He can't talk to regular humans. He talks to animals. And then Bigfoot's like, what? You really can't understand me? And Dr. Doolittle's like, he's speaking Chinese. It's Eddie Murphy. He's speaking Chinese. That was Chris Rock that I just did. Fuck. Eddie Murphy. Man, he's speaking Chinese. Man.
He crushed the donkey roll. He crushed that.
He did. Yeah, he did, for real. Oh, let's segue into Tibet because we said Tibet earlier. Hey, you've heard this conspiracy theory that Jesus went and studied in Tibet from the time he was 12 to 30, right? He was missing 18 years of his life.
Yeah, but I think they have a lot of record of him building houses around the area. He was a very profound carpenter, and he would have been busting his ass around the area building houses out of OSB.
But there's like a missing gap between his life.
I mean, maybe, but I honestly really do think that he was busy with his craft, and then finally he just snapped at 28, you know?
Only a fisherman, too?
I mean, he might have, in his spare time, did YouTube videos on catching stuff.
Jesus has a YouTube channel. He's like, yeah, welcome back to my whoa.
My sewer catching stuff.
Well, yeah, welcome back to my
this is a visitor onto our recording.
Carpentry with Jesus. Well, you're the visitor?
No, somebody else peeped in. Because we're talking about Jesus and his life. Talk about Tibet. So you think he actually went there from 12 to 30, huh? That's interesting.
I think that it's possible that Jesus went there and became an ascended master. I mean, you know,
the story with the Mormons is that he was
he supposed to like wander in the desert for like a long time or something?
I'm pretty sure that happened before.
Welcome to
he got
WWJD,
crucified.
where we don't know shit about Jesus' life.
It happened before he was crucified, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have the Bible in front of me. I normally do.
Yeah, because you lost our fucking branding, and we fucking don't get free Bibles anymore. Like, they sent them to us just because we called it WWJD. They didn't even watch the podcast, and you fucked that all up, man. Sick of you, man. I'm gonna fire you.
Stomped out.
Yeah, man, he could have went to Tibet and just studied like meditation and shit. That would have been fucking pretty cool. Like, I don't know. We were talking about the lizard people. I wanted to go into another one. I was talking about how people are underground. The lizards are underground. I think it's a really cool fucking conspiracy theory. Super cool.
Yeah.
Just because of Agartha, that there's a whole
Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth, yeah. Because of Robert Byrd, flying over, and man, he like wrote that he fucking was pulled in by a tractor beam and all this shit into their fucking he was Admiral Richard Byrd, that's his name, and he flew a lot, dude. He flew all the fucking time, and then he was fucking taken into the center of the earth where they had technologies that he never fucking seen before and all this shit. This was like the 40s or 50s, and then I don't know what they did to him. Did they lobotomize him? I don't know, dude. They declared him crazy. I do know that, which very well could be the case. You know what I mean?
Sounds like a Buzz Aldrin situation.
What does Buzz Aldrin have to do with it?
Didn't he say there was a pyramid on that wobbly moon of Mars?
There's a monolith on the moon of Mars. There is a monolith on the moon of Mars. But
we were thinking about it at the same time. That's funny.
If you believe in space,
that's why I was like, that's not a conspiracy theory. But I don't.
It is a conspiracy theory. If you believe in space, what do you mean? We can't go there. That shit does not exist. Fucking ghosts don't exist. That does not exist in our programming. Sorry.
Oh, so the Earth's a simulation, huh, Josh? Let's get into that fucking shitty ass theory.
What do you mean theory? This is like
this
fucking
is a video game.
We're gonna play Morpheus versus Neo right now.
What's the difference between us and a Sims character, man?
What's the difference between
yeah, spit it out. Come on.
I wanted to say that I was the Agent Smith of TikTok. Like, I'm infesting TikTok and I'm gonna fucking
duet every single. You were banned from so many different videos, but you're like, it's only 1% of all my videos that I get banned on. Like 19 of them blocked.
That's a conspiracy that I wanted to get into. That's my personal conspiracy, that I can't even tell someone who's walking around with their ass hanging out to put their clothes on, and then my shit gets reported from nudity. And then I say, oh, I make another one where I'm like just doing the lip syncing to someone else's sound, and I'm like, you guys watch some real fucking idiots or blah, 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 and it's her dancing or whatever. And then I got hit with bullying and harassment. And then I go to report her fucking video for nudity and shit, because mine got hit with nudity. I just green screened it with behind me. How the fuck is that whatever. Anyway, so
for real though, that is some fucking horseshit. Like, how are you gonna have like?
Well, they have 13 million followers.
Yeah, how are you gonna have a sponsored video with your ass hanging out, but I try to use your sponsored video and I get flagged for nudity?
Yes, and then I go to their profile, and their profile says, "Yes, I was born a man." There's a Chinese TikTok trans conspiracy going on here. It might be Thailand. It might be Thailand, right?
Yeah, you know the overwhelming majority of TikTokers are fucking.
That would be terrible if there was actually a thing that people in a boardroom were like, you know what? We're going to start pushing this more because we want that to be more.
Well, no, I don't think it's that. I think it's that we're going to advocate super hard for the super minority. So they're already advocating. I mean, even Facebook fucking, they banned me for, what you said, fucker, Josh.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah, yeah.
trash. He called me the white trash Elon Musk, and then I called myself that on Facebook, and I got a fucking 3-day ban.
Ah! Oh, they mad.
You can't
They
even
big
say.
mad.
So you can't even say white trash.
Man, they big mad.
They might be mad about Elon Musk. It's like Zuckerberg's just got a fucking vendetta. He's like, don't ever type Elon Musk on the fucking website.
That's what it is. He's big mad that his Elon came through and got the bag quicker than him. Like, came up, scooped this bitch, looked better than him.
To make a comment saying Jeff Bezos's name in vain. I don't know. Fucking just get sucked. I'm glad that is funny that his name became a fucking verb.
Yeah, get zucked. Get fucking zucked, dude.
There you go. When I shit on people on TikTok and fucking stitch their videos and make them look like idiots and take their shit out of context and all that shit, you're getting perked, bro. It's like punked with Ashton Kutcher, and it's also like getting zucked. You just got perked.
Here's all your new views.
The cameras are right there and right there. You fucking just got perked, bro. You fucking idiot.
You stupid fucking dumb retard idiot. You fucking moron. You got perked.
How could you believe this shit was real? That's how I feel like. I don't know that. What was that Tracy Morgan show? Where Scare Tactics. Yeah. Tracy Morgan's just sitting in the bed like,
motherfucker, you scared as fuck.
He's all fucking dumbass.
Oh, look at this fucking retard. We're about to scare the fucking shit out of him. Look at this. This fucking dumbass doesn't even know we're about to dump a fucking pile of roaches on it. Look at this.
Yeah, like they're like, we're gonna set up a fucking a convincing scenario with extremely convincing special effects, practical special effects, and fucking all types of shit, and then expect people not to be scared fucking shitless. What else were they supposed to do?
You just got fucking pranked, bro. You were
Let's talk about another kooky. Talk about a kooky conspiracy that doesn't make any sense, but scares you.
QAnon.
QAnon?
Well, QAnon fucking really interests me because there is a lot of truth bombs in QAnon. I mean, they were fucking on the money about a lot of shit that ended up happening or was currently happening. And so really what I think the entire Trump, Obama, Trump, well, Bush, Obama, Trump, probably Clinton as well, presidencies have been this line of stringed puppets who Trump was the good cog in the wheel to fucking finally get this to fruition. And what it is they have lists of everybody now of your political beliefs with your social media shit, and they know who is a radical leftist, they know who is a radical right-winger, they know all of this because they know who was a Trump supporter, they know who was a Bernie supporter, because people were vocal about it on the internet, and they have you all on lists. And since now Biden's president,
not me though. Oh, y'all, not me.
Since Biden's president, I've been saying this, they're coming for the gamers first, and I have never gamed in my life.
But for real though, the gamers need to stand strong for real because but for real, because gamers are like the main platform for like free speech. Like
they want them gone. They want them gone because they're going to be the most dangerous in the new world, the new virtual
gaming
world.
Fucking what's that shit that they all use? What's that? They all use their that one messaging board that they all use.
Discord.
What, Discord?
Discord, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's like the main frontier for real free speech, because anywhere else you're doing it on Twitch, YouTube, whatever, they're gonna fucking get you for whatever.
Yeah, you should be able to say, you know what I mean? It's like you should definitely be able to just like say fucking and it'll be okay. Like
that's horrible, Alec. Why would you say that?
Are you telling me that anytime that I want to say
then you can?
Kooky conspiracy.
Hey, Brandon, just say it for old time's sake. Bro, what the fuck, man? I can't believe Brandon said that, dude. Out of like me and you are the crazy ones, and I'll say anytime I want. And like I know, Josh, you'll say anytime you want.
That's a fact. Okay, kooky conspiracy. Walt Disney is cryogenically saved, waiting to be brought back to life.
Love this one.
What do you think about that, Brandon?
Very possible. Very possible.
What do you think, Perk?
Disney plus or minus 32 degrees.
I was thinking.
I think it is plausible that he's got some of the genes at least.
I was thinking Disney on Ice.
Okay. Disney on Ice. I was thinking Frozen. That's a conspiracy theory right there, that people think that they made the movie and named it Frozen, so that way when you look up Walt Disney Frozen, it doesn't show up the conspiracy about him freezing anymore. How's that?
Really?
How's that for a conspiracy?
You
guys ever heard of that?
I haven't heard that. That's crazy.
That's a pretty good theory.
Yo, so when I was watching Disney Plus, sponsor of the podcast, shout out Disney Plus for giving me all unlimited movies at the tip of my finger.
Unlimited Zoe 101.
And whenever you're feeling gay, just pop on a little Disney Plus.
Marvel, National Geographic, Pixar, Disney, an unlimited list of all the top titles you could ever want to watch. Anyway, so if you're gay and like dicks in your butt like me. Also, I was watching The Jungle Book, and before it came on, there was like a nice little disclaimer that came on and said,
"Shit's about to get racist."
Some of the depictions and characters in this movie,
it's the vultures, ain't it?
Are racist and like blah,
and we're
blah.
super sorry. We're super sorry at Disney Plus. We super sorry. We was racist.
We're so sorry we were racist, but we left it in there because we thought it was best to leave it in there.
Star Wars, they remastered and added in shit, but they can't. No, we can't take those characters out, man. They're timeless Disney. It's timeless Disney classics. They've been in the vault.
I think the racist character they were more referring to was King Louis.
King Louis, and then the vultures. I've heard them both.
Yeah,
because the vultures are like jazz, fucking whatever.
Yeah, but Lou maybe a little bit. They could maybe.
No, actually, it's not Louis. You're thinking that because you're a fucking racist and you equate black people to primates.
No, I am equating it because in '67 they were doing scat. It was popular amongst, like black culture to do scat and shit. And they have this character that's obviously a black person doing scat for like half of his shit. And he.
All right, look. Every time you say
like,
scat,
hey, dog,
every time you say scat, I'm thinking about
yeah.
Makes me think of scuba.
You're one like obviously making the orangutan a black person, like.
Making a black person. I understand, yeah. And we censor the word on our podcast because we do like primates, but if we're gonna talk about the worst type of primate, it is definitely a
skunk.
And all right, fine. We'll say orangutan once. Okay, orangutan.
Yeah, for real.
Conspiracies, guys. Conspiracies.
I want to be like you. I want to walk like you and talk like you too.
Such a great movie.
Skibbity bop, skibbity boop, skibbity bop, 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 boop, blah.
Good conspiracy theory I have written down. Oh, I didn't finish what I was talking about. Let me finish that. I think that QAnon was part of the conspiracy to get everybody on lists and shit, and then they're going to, take out extremists first. I think that they're definitely going to take out extremists first. Extremists on the right and left. Nobody's left. Hold on. That way, nobody's left but fucking milk toast fucking Joe Biden voters. All 70 million of them. Let's talk about a conspiracy theory.
For real, like the thing that I think, like let's go super into the conspiracy theory. I think they create these conspiracy theories where they act like shit's about to pop off all the time because shit's always about to pop off because they like things exactly where they are. Everything is working exactly how they want it. Why would shit be about to pop off? Why would why would any of the elites start anything? Everything is working out perfectly. Just how it is.
Well, what about the Great Reset? You've heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard about this, and I don't fucking believe in that shit, man.
They had a summit.
When?
Like 20 years ago. Like 20 years
like
ago.
20 years ago. And when did it happen? It still ain't happened.
It happened in 2020 when they released the fucking Wuhan virus, my friend.
Man,
and that's just mutating all of us, man. I'm not the same person anymore.
Yeah, keep away from him. I'm glad we're doing this over video chat because that's a
COVID,
man.
I got a second dick.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do a TikTok like, hey man, I got the vaccine, dude. Shit is sweet. I grew a second dick. Like I can't wait to get the second shot.
Oh, for real. But the only problem is it's behind my knee.
Dude, that's like that movie where Hugh Jackman has the balls on his chin. That's one of my favorite bits.
Movie 48.
Yeah, that's it. That's one of my favorite bits, just because it's Hugh Jackman and he's like just so good at acting like nonchalant about a big old fucking pair of jiggly nuts on his face.
So funny. But yeah, like no, I think
like a conspiracy though, Josh. You were right in the very beginning. Nothing seems like a conspiracy anymore.
I think most things are pretty face value.
Occam's razor.
Yeah, I think most things are, but there is obviously bigger things moving than what's going on in the average person's day-to-day life.
Right.
Like, so, and like, especially living where I live now, like, seeing houses that cost in the like $10s to $50 million area is like kind of normal, and it's just like you really start to understand like your place, like, oh, you really ain't on shit.
Yeah, you're gonna be a peon forever.
Yeah, you're gonna be a peon forever. Your children are gonna be peons, and even if you make $1 million a year for the rest of your life, which is insane amount of money to you, you're still a peon to us. Like, you are a pissant. $1 million a year to a fuckload of people is nothing. Like, and you really need to learn your place. We're all the peasants.
What Josh was really saying right there is that if you have, a whole bunch of money, you ain't shit to us. He was talking about the three of us. You ain't shit to us, you little bitches. I see me in the streets that you help maintain with your taxes.
I respect you, and I would like to meet with you and talk about some ideas that might change the world.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk about ideas. We are ready to talk about some straight.
Remember what we were talking about on the last podcast, where it's like when you get rich enough, you pay people to do your taxes to the point where you really aren't paying taxes. So like that, and like, what is it, like 90% of wealth is inherited. So it's just like people's parents owned companies, then now they own those companies and own other companies, and then generational wealth. It's just bullshit, and they don't really pay taxes on it. They don't. It's just fucking. That shit's not respected. Fuck them. Let's take all of their wealth from them. That's not a
conspiracy theory, folks. That is not a conspiracy theory. That is all the time we have for today. We are actually this one's gonna be a little bit longer, but I don't know. It's a little over an hour. Thanks for watching.
20. All right, we done?